Hello and welcome to another update for the DanTDM fan game. I'm your host, DanTDM, and today we are going to answer the question: did you use AI art in the game? The simple answer is no. We didn't use AI art, and the team is massively against AI. Everything the team makes is from scratch. From the art, from the games, everything is from scratch. And we thought today we would show you the process of the art. Starting off with Dan's art, who made a loading screen part of the game. And unfortunately, I can't show the loading screen in the game because the loading screen goes by way too quickly to actually show it within the actual game. So I'm going to show you the sketches versus the final. So the sketch obviously has way less in it versus the final design. And to say that Dan's art is a really talented artist is underrated. She's more than just a talented artist. She's an underrated artist who has skills I have not seen before from any other artist. So this is amazing by Dan's art. Shout out to her for making all these arts. But to be specific, this is going to be the loading screen art, and it's amazing. In the sketches, as you can see, there is way less detail versus the final version, which has way more detail. But we thought we would show this today to prove that we're not using AI and we are using real artists with real art talent. The whole aim with this game is to hopefully get people more exposure at the same time as giving the gift to DanTDM. So moving on to Euphemia. So she's done really well as well. So as you can see from this sketch here, the doors are wider in this sketch rather than skinnier, because in the final the doors have been made skinnier and wider by length as well, which is nice to see the drawing process. And I like to see sketches like this because sometimes the artists have admitted to us that they draw over the sketches, so they actually lose the original sketch. These are the only sketches that we've managed to gather for this video. Euphemia is another talented artist for the game, and from the corridor scene, the only changes that I can see is the doors. Moving on to the basement scene, there's many changes in this, and we're going to ask you in the comments down below, can you find any changes from the original sketch to the final drawing? Because there has been changes in sketches the final before, but this was made for the basement level, or as you saw in the trailer, the rhythm game that we are making part of the DanTDM fan game. Moving on to this scene. Now, this scene is where it hosts a DanTDM on tour poster. Even though we can't use DanTDM on tour as a replica, we can make references to his tour. So as you can see within this scene, there are many differences already, and the DanTDM on tour poster is obviously missing from the sketch. I believe that even in the final, there has been some tweaks already being made due to feedback in the comments. We're not going to show that for now. We're going to show this version that has been shown to the public for now. This is the version that we have to show you, and honestly, it looks amazing. The way these artists are designing the game, and it's unique per level because every level has a different artist, or seems to have a different artist anyway. Most of the art is done by Euphemia, but there are other artists part of this game as well. We are now onto the staircase scene. There are many differences that you may already spot from the sketch to the final. The obvious thing is the table or the trampoline in the middle of the room is no longer there. I can't tell if it's a table or trampoline, but it's gone from being there to no longer being there. Basically, the talent these artists have to make these drawings and sketches come to life is amazing to see, and we want to thank all the artists on the screen now. I am going to put all the artists on the screen, even though that I'm only showing Euphemia and Dan's art. I'm going to show all the names, every single artist that has taken part of this project. And yeah, this is basically the video. We wanted to show you the behind the scenes of the DanTDM fan game. game. And we wanted to show you the art department. We may move on to the music when the game gets closer to wishlisting, and the game may get closer to release next year as well. We want to show behind the scenes eventually, and we thought starting on the art department was the easiest solution so far. Thank you for supporting the DanTDM fan game. As recording this, the video now has 12,000 views. So thank you everybody for your support, and see you next time whenever the next update is on the game. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.